So this is going to be a story time of a time when I was dating a warlock. And this is before I knew about any of this witches and warlock. I did not know. Like, I recently just really got the knowledge of, like, witches and warlocks. And, like, I didn't really think they exist for real. Like, honestly. Until now that I have, like, the knowledge that I have. And the dude I was dating, I just realized, like, he was a warlock. And I honestly broke up with him because I felt myself going down a dark path. Like, I was doing things that I wouldn't normally do. Like, I was smoking, I was having sex a lot. I was just doing so much things. This time in my life, I was really angry. I was not happy. Like, even in the relationship, it wasn't peaceful. And I knew I had issues within, and I know he had issues. And it was just a hot mess, y'all. Like, it was a hot mess. But when, you know how them relationships when things is good, they're good. But then when they're bad, they're, you know? So this is when my intuition, I guess, kicked in, and I was high. Like, we went to this museum. It's in the city in Manhattan. It's called Enter. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but I got high. I smoked weed before I went in, and as soon as I smoked the weed, like, I already knew I was tripping. Like, I started tripping because the guy said something to me. And it rubbed me the wrong way, so I had an attitude going into the place. So as we're going into the place, right, we gotta put on these glasses, and it's supposed to take you to another dimension. And y'all, when I tell you, this place was demonic. So we're going through the rooms, right, and then we get to this one room, and everybody's scared to go in. Like, everybody's hesitant to go in. He's like, come on, let's go. So he's pulling my arm to go inside. And I'm like, damn, we can't go back out. So there's no choice but to go in. While we get in the next room, and it's fire. Like, you see flames. It's hot in there. Like, it's hot as hell in there. Like, we're in hell. That's what it really felt like. And because I was high, I really felt like I was in the spiritual realm. And then I seen something on the wall. I think it said, like, it said something spiritual. I cannot remember what it said, but I really felt like it was God talking to me. And then I seen, like, it looked like a god. Like, it looked like something powerful. I can't even explain it. It just looked like, I know it was a man, but it was like a goddess. And it looked at me, like, the eyes moved. I don't know if I was tripping. Like, I don't know, but I really felt like God was looking at me like, what the hell are you doing here? Going in this next room, and it's like, when you move your arms, the waves, it could be waves of fire or whatever, like, when you move around, it moves with you. So everybody's in there dancing, and, like, it's, yo, I swear to God, it's like they were chanting, because it was like some music, and then they was doing this, and everybody's doing it except for me. Even the guy that I'm with, he's doing it. And I'm just like, yo, like, I feel like I'm seeing in the spiritual realm. So this guy, he's throwing fire on me. Like, it's not real fire, but, like, the wall is, like, showing fire. And he's just, like, chanting it on me. And I'm like, yo, I'm really tripping. Like, I'm like, nah. So after we leave, right, I'm just feeling so off. Like, y'all, I'm ready to go at this point. So we're walking, we're going to the train, right? And then I see this guy come out his van, he comes out his van, opens the back door. It's like one of them kidnapping vans. He opens the back door, and you know when you're high, like, your senses is up. So I'm looking like, what? So he opens the door. We walk past the man, right? Then the guy that I'm with, he said, oh no, it's back this way. We gotta go back that way. and pass that man again. I said, I'm not going that way. I'm going to keep going straight, because obviously you don't know where you're going. I know exactly where I'm going. And then there was another time. After that night, I stopped talking to the guy. It wasn't easy, because we weren't really in a relationship. So imagine me just like cutting you off, and you have no idea why I cut you off. But like, it was so spiritual. And when I tell him this, now to this day, he does not understand. And of course he doesn't understand, because he's of the world. And when somebody is of the world, they're not gonna understand you when you're past that, you know? So it was another time that we had went to a movie theater, and he wanted to see this scary movie. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was a demonic movie, and in the movie they were doing astral projection. And he wanted to see this movie so bad, and I don't like them type of movies. So he persuaded me to go see this movie. We prayed, like I made sure we prayed before we went to see it. Why I'm watching a movie, right? And you know, demonic movies are like, it's a portal. Like, I don't care what nobody say, the movies are there to like open up something. Like, I knew that, and I went anyway. And I was watching a movie. This man had his eyes closed and had me watching a movie. Like, I did not understand that at all. But I'm so well protected. Like, I am God's child. Like, nothing that you got planned or whatever, like the devil has sent to me is going to work. So yeah. Now, fast forward, my whole time being with this guy, I just felt myself like just going further and further away from God. And I'm like, this is not okay. Like, no. He's taking a lot of my time up. Like, I'm doing stupid stuff. Like, I have to separate myself from him. And that's exactly what I did. And 2 months later, I moved to Houston. And he just was like so confused and like hurt and all this stuff. But like, I honestly feel like it be some people that are used by the devil, and they know they're being used by the devil, and then there's some people that are being used by the devil and have no idea. But this person, I honestly feel like he knows. Why? I had a conversation with him when I came out here. Like, in my heart and my soul, like, I knew this guy was not of God. And I remember one time us having sex. I know, too much. But I saw a demon. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just knew that it was very strange, and I thought I was tripping. So I just like put it to the side, but like, no, it was real. And I remember speaking to him again, like when I moved out here, and I just was like I had a sugar rush all the time. I always wanted to eat sugar and like drink juice and stuff. And I was telling him like, yeah, I'm about to drink some juice. And he said Kool-Aid, tropical punch. How the hell do he know what juice? Like, how do you know what juice I'm drinking? And he said he guessed. Like, nah. And then I realized, like, in that movie, they were astral projecting. And I know, like, this man is probably astral projecting. And he said to me out his own mouth, he said, oh, you thought you got away? What the heck does that mean? And then you tell me what juice I've been drinking? Am I tripping? Like, if that's not a warlock, that's not a, I don't know what is. Like, we really need to realize people are not normal people. Like, these people be really dibbling and dabbling into stuff. Like, we really have to be so mindful. And now that I know what I know, like,